Hi guys, what is up? It is your girl Paige Cakes if you are nasty, and welcome back to my channel. I had a lot of comments literally yesterday in yesterday's video of a bunch of people saying to me, Paige, why aren't you speaking about Jeffree? Why are you keeping all the focus on Shane and Tati? Why aren't you saying anything about Jeffree? Jeffree Star needs to be dragged too. And sis, I hear you, but the gods of YouTube had not bestowed upon me any information that I could tangibly use in a video. So I prayed to the YouTube gods, and that is exactly what they gave me. So today we have a large influencer, Ma. She has over 2 million subscribers here on YouTube, who has come forward with her story of her situation that she had with Jeffree Star. And it is one of the most well-known situations. I had no idea that she was the girl. But before we get into it, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as clicking the notification bell. All of my social media links will be listed down in the description box down below. And also, if you'd like to see me do my commentary uncensored, I'm on 3 days a week on www.twitch.tv/PaigeChristieUK. With that being said, let's get straight into it after this intro.
Petty. Most of these bitches is petty.
Right, so basically, a couple of hours ago, earlier today, a YouTuber by the name of Ma made a video addressing her relationship with Jeffree Star. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea who she is, but she's got over 2 million subscribers, so she's a pretty big deal. And apparently she has an extensive history with Jeffree Star and was actually involved in one of the biggest Jeffree Star scandals that people even recite to this day. The one where Jeffree Star was dragging Makeup by Shayla all across the internet over a conversation that they'd had in private. That sounds like a Friends title, the one where we could probably do Friends titles for Jeffree Star, genuinely. Anyway, that's when Jeffree Star made his infamous Snapchat rant, and this is what Jeffree Star had to say way back when. Taking a trip down memory lane.
I keep getting all these tweets that people are thinking Makeup by Shayla is talking about me on her new snaps. Bitch, I wish I would. So basically, we were in New York, and this girl was asking Shayla about lip injections. Shayla looked at her entire face and said, "You need them, bitch. Your face is disproportioned." Now, why would a grown woman tell another grown woman something that disgusting and ugly unless she was an insecure rat herself? So long story short, Shayla, your engagement is as low as your IQ, no one fucks with you, all your friends talk shit behind your back, and you're Now, I'm as humble as they come, but when like you want to disrespect everybody and act like you're above us all, you can have a fucking seat and a bench. So you can act gangster and talk all the shit you want, you're irrelevant, no one with you, and all your friends talk shit behind your back, so reevaluate your entire existence. So you can try to drag me all day long. At the end of the day, let me know when our checking accounts match. Bye ho. At the end of the day, these irrelevant little girls that think they're better than all of us, they're called the mean girls at all these events. Literally no one likes them. It's pathetic. I'm getting a lot of tweets like, who are you even talking about? Exactly. It's a little Instagram, little makeup person that really no one cares about, but I just had to give her a little moment. So at the end of the day, Shayla, if you're watching this, have fun with your used YSL purses and your up cheek filler, because I feel bad for you. All right, I'm done. Now, at the end of the day, she's a bully and she has to look in the mirror every morning with that horrible attitude, so deceased. There's one thing I will not tolerate, and that is a mother liar. Shayla, why are you tweeting me? That's exactly what you said! You literally looked in that girl's eyes and said, your face is disproportioned. You need lip filler. And you were so evil, it made my stomach sick. Sick. It's the fact that no one has ever called you out. That's why you're shook, bitch. You are shook because I'm exposing you for the disrespectful, insecure little female that you are. Alright guys, I'm done with my rant. And a lot of you were like, well, why didn't you just say something to her in Vegas? I avoided her being professional, and I didn't even look her in the eyes or acknowledge her in Vegas. So I'm pretty sure I should send her an invoice for all that free press I just gave her, because everyone's like, who is that? Exactly. Alright, back to my regular scheduled programming. Gonna get my nails done now.
A trip down memory lane, full of stones, jagged rocks, thorns, bear trap. It's just a mess. But all of this happened like at the beginning of drama channels. This is where, before Dramageddon was even a thing, like the beginning of drama channels. And Sanders Kennedy, John Cookian, all of the T channels were getting involved. Those were the days. But I digress. Literally all of this started because of an awkward encounter between Makeup by Shayla and Jeffree Star. And there was a lot of microaggressions hidden in that rant. Like, you can try and act all ghetto. It's like, Makeup by Shayla doesn't even present herself like that. Do you get what I mean? Like, she doesn't present herself in that manner. So to equate her with ghetto is the ghettoization of black people. But that's a whole different conversation for a different day. But it's definitely a microaggression that he exhibited there. Several of them, but that's just one that I picked up. Anyway, way back when, Makeup by Shayla actually took to her social media to speak about the incident. Honestly, there is a reason that I'm showing you all of this, because the receipts need to be contextualized. So this is what Makeup by Shayla had to say back then.
So this person was talking shit about me. What else is new? And I saw him in person and they're all smiles. What else is new? So when I saw him, I flipped my hair, smiled back, and kept it pushing. You know, people always want to talk shit on Snapchat, on Twitter, and then when they see you in person, they're all smiles. You know, I'm just not with that fake shit. So this one particular person, like, I found out they're talking shit, smiling in my face, you know. And when I tell you I wanted to drag them through they're lucky that my mom saved them, because my mom's like, they're just nobody, they're irrelevant. I was like, you know, you're right, because I really wanted to drag them through the mud and lay them out to dry. So I'm really just sitting here minding my business, and then somebody wants to go on a rant on Snapchat about me. I just feel like I must be doing something right for someone that, like, I've talked to for 5 minutes is making up stories about me and bullying me. You should never, ever call a woman the C word, a hoe, a broke bitch, especially when you don't know her. Like, come on, bro, you own a makeup line that I'll never support, and you're a YouTuber, you've been in the game for a hot minute, you should be setting an example for other people. You shouldn't be making up stories about people huffing and puffing. I've never had anyone dedicate so much of their time and be so upset at me for no reason.
Okay, so you got the gist of the story. They were at some event, Makeup by Shayla was there, Jeffree Star was there, and a bunch of other influencers, and then all of a sudden, apparently, allegedly, according to Jeffree Star, Makeup by Shayla points the finger at somebody and says, your face looks disproportionate, you should go and get lip fillers. Well, it turns out that that wasn't entirely true, but Makeup by Shayla was pretty much standing alone when she was saying this on social media, and was forced to fight the herd of Jeffree Star stans all by herself. But all of a sudden, now that Jeffree Star is like public enemy number one, this woman now decides now's the time that she wants to come and talk out about it. God damn, if you'd have just done it at the time. Anywho, I'm not going to sit there and say that somebody should do things in a certain time frame, because Lord knows it took me long enough. But this is what she had to say. This is her account of the entire situation.
So after dinner, I talked to a few people at the table. Everyone was very nice to me. I had a good time at dinner. We were all kind of talking. We got up from the table. We were like in a little circle. And I remember in that circle, it was Karen, Shayla, Patrick, Manny, Jeffree, and myself. And they were all talking about like different procedures, like Botox. Jeffree was talking about his veneers, how they're like porcelain honey because he got so much money. And at this time, lip fillers were a really big thing. So I told them that I was thinking about getting lip fillers. And what did they think? Like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I was a little bit scared. And Shayla replied that she thought I would look good with some lip filler, that she thought it would look better on my upper lip. And everyone agreed. And we just kept talking about like random things, Botox, whatever. I don't know. I didn't think anything of it. I had a great time during my trip. I was so grateful to Urban Decay, and I just kept it moving. So a couple weeks go by, and then I get a tweet that's mentioning me, and it's Jeffree Star. And I'm like, oh my god, Jeffree Star is mentioning me. Yes, girl. And then I read what the tweet said, and I was so confused. It said the girl Shayla was insulting was, and it said my name. And I was like, what? When was I insulted? So I read his previous tweet, and it said that Shayla was bullying me about my appearance, and I never took it that way. And I didn't think he had taken taking it that way because he didn't seem bothered at the time. I mean, no one seemed bothered, and I was the one that asked, and they just replied. I mean, I put it out there. It's not like they just volunteer like, oh, your face is so messed up, you better get some lip filler, which is kind of how I felt he was making it seem, but I was confused. And then right after this tweet, I get a DM from him, and he's saying people think I'm lying about what happened in New York, and I didn't know what to do because I was like, I mean, I understand you're trying to like stick up for me, but I mean, no. At this point, all I wanted to do was not get involved in drama. I wasn't sure if I was just taking Shayla's comment too lightly because I usually do that. I don't make too much of a big deal out of like random comments. And at the same time, I had a much bigger following than Jeffree did, so I really did not want to get my audience involved because I didn't want them to go attack Shayla because it was just pointless. It was just unnecessary drama. So I sent a reply to Jeffree that I thought would just kind of keep me out of it, and I immediately went to DM Shayla. We also sent some tweets publicly, and she was like, oh my god, I would never, and I was like, I understand. I kind of wanted to just be fine with both of them. But when I went to DM Shayla, I found that she had actually already sent me a message, and she told me she didn't mean it that way. I told her I didn't take it that way, and we actually spoke in person after that, and we have been cool ever since. I mean, here's my conversation with Shayla, like we always DM and stuff like that, so it's not really a big deal. But at the time when I was just trying to be okay with both of them, what I didn't know was that Jeffree already had some drama with Shayla, and he was just trying to use me to hurt Shayla. I honestly have a lot of regret about that message that I sent Jeffree because I thought I was just sending a message that was like, okay, you know what, I'm just staying out of it. If you feel that you needed to defend me, then okay, thank you. But he wasn't trying to defend me. He was just trying to use our private conversations that he never asked me if he could use and publish to the world. He just did. He tried to use that as proof that Shayla was lying. And it bothers me so much because he tried to use me to bring down another woman of color. After this happened, I did see Jeffree again, and he referred to me as the bee that threw him under the bus. Which, I mean, I didn't think I did at the time, to be honest. But okay, Jeffree, I mean, I guess if not helping you with the fake narrative to bring down women of color is throwing you under the bus, then under the bus you go.
Yeah, so basically she just kind of wanted to stay out of the drama. This Ma girl just wanted to stay out of the drama at the time. And like, whilst I understand, like, Shayla was in a baptism of fire at that time of Jeffree Star stans, and they are relentless. I don't know whether you've encountered them, sis, but they are relentless. It's just annoying to me that you chose to tell your side now when you've had an opportunity since 2017 to do so. And this is not to say that doing it right now isn't the right thing to do. Do it, and I'm here for it. It's just a little bit annoying because, like, as a black woman myself, I know what it's like to stand up alone and be by yourself. And now knowing that she was somewhat complicit to that situation just annoys me. Annoys me a little bit. But anyway, tell me what it is that you guys think about this whole entire situation between Ma and Jeffree Star. Do you think that more people are going to start coming out and telling their Jeffree Star stories? Is it going to be like one of those Why I Left Team 10 situations where everyone's going to come out with an individual video? I'd be here for it, and I'm ready to scoop all that tea. But tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content from me, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe with the notification bell, and don't forget to come and follow me on Twitch. That's www.twitch.tv/PaigeChristieUK. And until next time, it's been Paige, or Paige Cakes if you're nasty. Bye.
These bitches is petty.